Okay. Good afternoon, evening, and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of November 10th, 2020. Ms. Brock, please call the roll.
Committeeman Delcourt,
Here.
Committeewoman Holmes, Committeewoman McCauley,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Lapani,
Here.
Mayor Thompson,
Here.
Administrator Ferreira,
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here. Okay, please join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Please be advised that in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, notice of this meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex and on the Township website, and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on November 10th, 2020. Members of the public may participate in this public meeting in person or via Zoom as posted. I would like to note that for the first time since February, we do have 7 members of the public in attendance. So thank you guys for attending. We do exist. We appreciate it. We also appreciate the public for attending via webinar or via Zoom and YouTube as well to participate in the process. The individuals that are here tonight are here for proclamations. But as always, we are currently under the governor's, or I should say DCA's order. We do allow members of the public to participate in person, but via Zoom is fine as well. So again, welcome back since February. First up this evening is approval of the minutes. May I have a motion to approve the June 23rd, 2020 executive session minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Second, thank you, Committeewoman McCauley. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Delcourt,
Abstain.
Committeewoman McCauley,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve the July 14th, 2020 executive session minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Delcourt,
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve the August 11th, 2020 executive session minutes?
So moved.
Second. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Delcourt,
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve the September 22nd, 2020 regular session minutes?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Delcourt,
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. And finally, may I have a motion to approve the October 13th, 2020 regular session minutes?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Delcourt,
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Thank you. We're going to move on to reports from committee liaisons. First up is Committeeman Delcourt.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I would like to congratulate you. Although the results are not official, I certainly congratulate you on your resounding win last week, as well as your running mate, Janine Erickson. I look forward to the opportunity next year to share the dais with both of you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well earned, and glad to see you back.
Thank you.
Couple of items for Parks and Recreations. First of all, I'd like to congratulate our fall bocce champions, Tom and Philomena Salili and Joe and Barb Mangano, for their win in the bocce tournament. So congratulations, as well as our referee Nick Holt for his participation in the event. We had a really great turnout. Both our children's Halloween party, which was held at Norris Farm, and our Halloween, our dog costume at Ann Van Middlesworth Park. We had a record number of dogs this year, and also the trunk or treat event that we had at Willow Road Fields over off Willow Road there. The trunk or treat in particular was a really, really nice event. We had a number of cars. I'm going to say we had 50-ish cars that were there. All decorated. You had really creative people. I wish I had some of the creativity that some of these folks had in decorating their cars for Halloween. But it was really a nice event, and we had a number of kids that came, and it was a way to kind of provide trick or treating for kids without having to go door to door in the neighborhood. So just really thanks to everyone who participated in all of our Halloween events. I hope the kids in particular enjoyed all the events we were able to provide. We do still have time to register for our 2020-2021 fall winter activities. We do have a number of programs, variety for all age groups from children to adults. And if you want to keep your family active over the winter, a few of the programs that we're highlighting, we have ASL for beginners. That's a new virtual program that will teach you how to introduce yourself, finger spelling ABCs, colors, numbers, basic grammar, and other elements of functional conversation. You can introduce your child to tennis through our youth tennis lesson program. It's a short 4-week course on Saturday mornings, and it's really great for children age 5 to 14. And we also offer a variety of online virtual courses as well. Please check out the Township or the Recreation website, hillsbororecreation.org, to see much more about what's happening in our fall and winter activities guide. And looking ahead to the holiday season, one of my favorite events each year is our annual tree lighting. This year it's going to be held on Friday, December the 4th. After some careful consideration, we have made the decision to invite Santa this year. We're hoping he will join us to light the Christmas tree. We will have many precautions in place. We are asking that registration be provided through the Community Pass program for people to come in, as we will need to at some point limit the number of people that can attend. But it's always a fun event. We will have some characters and, of course, Santa coming to help us light the beautiful tree that we have outside. So looking forward to our Christmas tree lighting. Again, that's Friday, December the 4th. We usually have it on the first Friday in December, and keeping with tradition, we're going to keep that going this year as well. And we will also have our annual menorah lighting, but that will be a virtual program. It's going to be offered through Temple Bethel, and that's going to be on the second day of Hanukkah, which I believe is Friday, December the 17th. So we will provide more detail on that via the Township newsletter with details to come over the next couple weeks.
December 11th.
I'm sorry?
December 11th, Friday, December 11th.
December 11th, I'm sorry, yes. Yep, wrong week. Thank you. And also for our social services group, I'd like to thank Andrew Thompson, representing Hillsborough Boy Scout Troop 89, and their food drive, which they generously donated to the Hillsborough Community Assistance Network Food Bank. And I'd also like to thank the high school boys soccer team, who also held a holiday food drive. The items collected were donated to the can as well. And we do have pictures of some of the participants and the team members there: Brady McKenzie, Logan Caproth, Nick Schneider, and Evan Sirachi. Thank you to everyone that's contributing to our food bank. Of course, this is a challenging year for so many people, and also those here in Hillsborough. So we greatly appreciate the opportunity for people to share and provide goods that we can then distribute out to those in our community that are in need, especially those around the holiday. So thank you to everyone for their participation. And finally, from sustainability, America Recycles Day is November the 15th, and that's a nationally recognized day dedicated to promoting and celebrating recycling in the United States. Celebrate America Recycles Day by downloading the Recycle Coach app, which is now available to Hillsborough residents for free. The Recycling Coach app has pickup reminders, collection requirements, recycling education, all at your fingertips, and you can learn more about recycling by visiting the Hillsborough website, sustainablehillsborough.com. Again, that's sustainablehillsborough.com. That's all for me, Mayor. Thank you very much. And congratulations again.
Thank you. Committeeman McCauley, I believe you indicated you didn't have anything this evening. Is that correct?
That is correct. Thank you. I don't have any reports, but I would like to mimic the words of Committeeman Delcor and congratulating both you and Janine with an overwhelming victory and well-deserved. Great. And I'll congratulate you in person the next meeting.
Thank you.
That's it for me tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Committeeman Holmes is unable to join us this evening, so Deputy Mayor LaPan.
Thank you, Mayor. I echo the remarks of my previous two colleagues. We'll look forward to the official swearing in January. A couple things, obviously, business still goes on despite everything else that's going out in the world. So first, we'd like to special thank you to our police department, of which the chief is here, for the coffee, the third annual Coffee with a Cop. I was able to show up there as long as with Committeeman Holmes made a stop. It was a great turnout. It's always good to be in a relaxed atmosphere with our police department and get to know them on a more personal level, both us and the public. I'd like to thank Starbucks for hosting that again. And they will be doing another one on November 21st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Hillsborough Township PBA 205 will host their annual Stuff the Bus at Nelson's Corner to benefit Hillsborough's Community Assistant Network. So stay tuned if you're not sure where to go on our website. Again, thank you, Chief, for hosting the event. From the building department, it's important to include both homeowner and contractor email addresses on your construction permit. I know I've said this often, so I guess people still don't do that. It's important our construction software will send you updates on your permit status and will also alert you when it's ready to be picked up and paid. So please remember to put both your email addresses on that application. From the engineering department, wants to remind businesses and homeowner associations, they are responsible for maintenance and upkeep of their stormwater facilities, i.e. detention basins, catch basins, piping, etc. Lack of maintenance will cause additional flooding to adjoining properties. In addition, per township ordinance, all property owners with private stormwater facilities are required to submit a report to our engineering department each year certifying their stormwater facilities are maintained and operating to their design. From the business advocate, obviously shop local and receive discounts on Shop Hillsborough Saturday, November 28th, 2020, AKA is small business, obviously. Simply present your Shop Hillsborough card to a participating merchant at the time of purchase and a property credit will be applied to your tax bill or receive an annual rebate check as a renter or visitor. Reward cards are available for free at the Hillsborough Township Administration Office. For a complete list of merchants, visit www.hillsboroughbusiness.org. And I'll just kind of reiterate that since we won't have a meeting till then, but Saturday after Black Friday is typically shop local. Obviously, this year more than ever, I think our local businesses would really appreciate the support if you can use their services. Because this essentially is the end of their year. We've already unfortunately had a couple of businesses close their doors or announced closing their doors this week. So there are still a lot of businesses out there that are just making it. Our restaurants are going to be unfortunately hit with another restriction starting Friday as far as their indoor dining restriction. So please keep that in mind when we're looking for our holiday purchases coming up months. DPW, the township-wide leaf collection program has now started and will take place on a daily basis until the town's residents have received 2 passes. The option to bring your leaves to Alton Roadside is open for leaf drop on Saturday, all Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. until the end of December. Leaves must be removed from all bags and all the bags must be taken with you when you leave. We encourage everyone to follow the guidelines for this program listed on the township's website under the Public Works link. Easy access to the leaf piles makes the job go quicker and easier. And also remember, when you do push your leaves to the curb, they must stay on your property. Do not put them into the street as that will create drainage issues. When it rains, the leaves will wash down and clog the sewer. So please remember to keep your leaves in the lawn, not the street. The Township Clean Communities team is holding its first LitterCon event this Saturday, the 14th. The event will clean up the town in time for the holiday season, so that's looking its best. Being involved with the Clean Communities program is a great way to actively make a difference in town while having some fun in the process. $10 gift cards are being given to all volunteers to use at Just Subs, Super Sundays, or the Falafel House. Come and wear the provided Santa hat and any other holiday fun garb you would like to take part. It's important to register for the events. Please click on the Public Works link on the Township website for more information on LitterCon 2020. And Mayor, if I could just have one point of personal privilege here.
Please.
I'd like to remember a person who impacted a lot of lives in Hillsborough, though he wasn't a business owner in town. But this past few weeks ago, we lost a man named Murph Higgins. He died at 87. He was a 60, well, he moved to Hillsborough when he was 6, so that's 81 years he lived in Hillsborough on Mountain View Road, but you may know him more as the owner of the Bellmead Garage. And he was a Rotarian, a volunteer fire department, but more likely he ran the Bellmead Garage for those of us who grew up in town. A lot of us bought our first cars from Murph. And he was a handshake guy. You come in and I'll give you a story. He goes, "You like that car?" He'd throw you the keys and say, "Go take it for a week and come back. If you like it, it's yours." No paperwork, nothing signed, no deposit. And he was a great person. He was a family man. His son has taken over the business. Unfortunately, they lost a Chrysler dealership during the consolidation, but they were recognized as one of the good guys by Leah Coca and had 30 years of AAA rating. But I'd like to take a moment of silence remembrance of a great person for this area, Murph Higgins. Thank you. Appreciate that. And that's all I got.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. A couple things from me this evening. First, I want to say a thank you to the Hillsborough Elementary School third graders. They invited me to participate in a Zoom for their local government unit. We had a great time. You can see the thousands of faces there. I have to say, I think it was 146 different children that were on there. The teachers do an amazing job keeping all the kids muted and everything like that. It was very impressive, and it reminded me how hardworking our Hillsborough teachers are as I tried to answer as many questions from the students as possible. So kudos not only to the teachers that we have in this district, which are absolutely amazing, but also for the third graders for being so engaged and asking such great questions the other day. So thank you to them. Also, everyone who came out and voted in last week's election, thank you. Participation, obviously, in elections are extremely important. I think we probably had a historic turnout here in Hillsborough, along with the county and state and nationally. So we look forward to those results being certified and having a discussion of that at our December meeting as well. It's that time of year when the Hillsborough Township Social Services Department, through the Community Assistance Network, will be starting their annual holiday drive. This program provides holiday meals and gifts for Hillsborough residents who are experiencing financial difficulties as a result of the ongoing public health crisis of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic. It is anticipated that there will be an increase in need, and we want to make sure that our residents who could find themselves in need, as well as those who are unable to donate, know they can reach out to the Community Assistance Network. Reduced work hours and virtual school schedules have left many residents unable to return to their jobs and are now depending on the reduced income to provide the basic necessities for their families with already stretched budgets. The Community Assistance Network has reminded residents that if you find that you are in a financial situation has changed, there is a helping hand from this program and those here in Hillsborough. Please contact the CAN Network at the Social Services Department as soon as possible at 908-369-3880. And I can't stress this enough. Obviously, Hillsborough residents went above and beyond at the beginning of the pandemic and donated. I mean, our rec room was packed out with food and supplies, and it looks more and more likely that there won't be a second pandemic recovery bill through the legislature, through Congress, I should say. Apologies, Congress. So now may be the time more than ever that we need our residents to step up again and make sure they can help. So I encourage everyone to do that. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we will hold a private Veterans Day ceremony that will be recorded and put on the Township's YouTube channel Thursday with a link in the e-news. Veterans Day, originally known as Armistice Day, is an official United States public holiday observed annually on November 11th. It is a day set aside to thank our veterans for their service and dedication to our nation and our freedom. As always, you can stay connected with all events and more via the e-news and Twitter. TV29 and the Hillsborough YouTube channel showcases our meetings and Hillsborough The Good Life episodes and Hillsborough alerts for traffic and emergency notifications. We do have a few proclamations this evening that we will read into the record. We have, like I said, two individuals, I should say, we have two members of the public here to participate in that. So I'm going to head down and read the proclamations into the record. Allow them to say a few words and then we'll take a quick photo. We haven't done this in a while, so please bear with us for a second. Okay. First up this evening, we have a proclamation for Martin Patrick Knoll. Martin Knoll was born in Hillsborough and resided at the Knoll Farmhouse Mansion on Knoll Lane, as have 3 generations of the Knoll family. Martin and his wife, Maria, have been married for 51 years. They have 5 children and 6 grandchildren. The Knoll family was a prominent family in the early years of Hillsborough, owning more than 200 acres of farmland, including property that the Hillsborough High School now sits on. Martin Knoll has spent his entire professional career employed as a tradesman and later owner of Paul M. Knoll and Son Electric and Plumbing, Inc., which was founded by his father, Paul M. Knoll Sr., in 1935, and is one of the original plumbing businesses here in Hillsborough. Martin is a lifelong member of the Mary Mother of God Church, whose founding members include his parents, Paul Michael Knoll Sr. and Eleanor Rooney Knoll. Martin Knoll was a volunteer fireman along with his father for Fire Company Number 2, and was among a team of adults that set the first local Little League fields in Hillsborough. Martin attended Somerville High School, as Hillsborough High School did not yet exist. His local mailing address was listed as South Somerville, as there was no Hillsborough post office, and Hillsborough did not appear on any maps as a town during his early childhood. Now, therefore, we proclaim that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, further congratulate Martin Knoll on his 80th birthday and offer best wishes for many more happy days in the future to share with his family and friends. Congratulations. So, Martin, I don't know if you want to say a few words into the microphone back there, and then if we'll have you up and take a photo, if that's okay.
Well, thank you for everything you said. We appreciate it. And I do love Hillsborough. I've been here all my life. It's a great town. I don't care what anybody says. Double.
Take a quick photo. That's okay, sir. Sure.
You're smiling.
Yeah. Oh, he just stuck his tongue out. Oh my God. Yeah. Next up this evening, we have the Meals for Heroes, Naveen and Raj. Hillsborough High School students and siblings, Naveen and Raj, founded Meals for Heroes on March 27th, 2020, to provide frontline heroes with meals while supporting local businesses. Naveen and Raj initially collected funds and reached out to local food establishments to put together individually prepared meals for hospital staff. This in turn provided the establishments with a steady business during the COVID-19 shutdown. Within 24 hours of announcing their fundraising efforts, they had raised enough funds to deliver 250 meals to Robert Wood Johnson Hospital. The siblings expanded their efforts and asked friends in other areas to host their own Meals for Heroes fundraisers. They, along with a team of 4 other students, provided over 3,500 meals to hospitals, nursing homes, fire stations, and police departments, and raised over $35,000. Now, therefore, be proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, hereby recognize and extend our sincere gratitude to them for selflessly giving their time and efforts in providing much needed meals for our frontline workers during the height of the pandemic. Congratulations. You guys like to say a couple words into the microphone, and then we'll have you up, take a photo.
Thank you so much for giving us the proclamation today. It really means a lot. And once again, congratulations on your election. I'd like to sincerely thank Mayor Doug Thompson and Deputy Mayor Sean Lapani for the continuous support throughout the process. And I'd also like to thank the Hillsborough community for the donations, because without it, none of it would have been possible, along with the other communities throughout New Jersey and New York that helped us successfully deliver 5,000 meals throughout New Jersey and New York. And once again, congratulations and thank you for the proclamation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay. Like I said, it's been a little while since we had people inside the room for a proclamation. So the way we normally do this is as soon as we're done with our proclamations, we allow you to leave if you'd like. We certainly take no offense. You're more than welcome to stay, but we certainly understand if you'd like to leave at this time. So again, thank you for coming in for your proclamations. Happy birthday, sir. And we look forward to seeing everyone around town. So thank you. Have a great night. Okay, we're going to move on to public comment on new business and matters not on the agenda, seeing that there's no people inside the room that like comment. If you'd like to make a comment about something publicly, please raise your hand, state your name and address for the record when called upon. So first up, it is Susan Gulliford. Please unmute your microphone and state your name and address for the record, please.
Hi, Susan Gulliford, Hunt Club Road. Just a few items. I know the committee recognized the presumed winners of the Township Committee election, but normally you do this, but I would just like to recognize anyone who steps up to run for a local elective office, which is not an easy thing to do, as you all know.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. I like I mentioned at the December 4th meeting, I think we'll have, not December 4th, the first meeting in December, I'll have additional comments addressing all that, but
Okay.
waiting for everything to be certified.
Also, thank you for remembering Veterans Day, even though we're not going to be having our traditional ceremony. And I guess you will be posting a link to the virtual ceremony.
Correct. We were going to do it live, but we are going to record it and then post it in the e-news for everyone to view. Obviously, all the members up here at the Township Committee, and of course, I should say all the members of the Township Committee in general are strong supporters of our veterans and wish we could do it in person, but just like our Memorial Day ceremony, because of safety concerns, we're going to do it virtually this year.
Okay, I'll probably try to put something up on social media of some of our past ceremonies.
Please do.
The third item, I know I had sent you a brief one-sentence note on this, that in the past few days, there's news of getting close to the development of a COVID-19 immunization. But apparently logistics can be difficult because of the cold temperature needed for storage. And Hillsborough has a new cold storage facility on Sunnymead Road. In fact, they're so recent, I'm not really sure if, I think they have their CO. They're in business now, I believe.
They have a TCO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if this business has any interest and there's anything that we can do to encourage them, maybe our business advocate can assist them with expediting paperwork, prioritizing any road work that needs to be done in the area, maybe making sure ditches are cleared so there's no flooding, putting a priority on snow plowing since we don't know when this is going to happen. Anything, route markings for trucks and deliveries, just anything we can step up to do to help this township business would probably be a good thing. Thank you.
Yep, no arguments here. We would be very excited to be a host community for a vaccine, obviously, the sooner rather than later. So duly noted, and I will certainly pass it on to our business advocate and to our OEM for discussion.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Okay. Any other comments at this time? Seeing none, we're going to move on to our public hearing. Public hearing on 2020-27, an ordinance vacating a 0.1625 acre portion of the Shelbourne Place cul-de-sac right of way, Township of Hillsborough, County of Somerset, State of New Jersey. May I have a motion to open public hearing on ordinance 2020-27?
So, second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Seeing none. Is there any discussion from the dais? Seeing none. Any discussion from the floor? Seeing none. Motion to close the public hearing and adopt ordinance 2020-27.
So moved.
Thank you. I
Second.
think there were, thank you for the second. Roll call, please.
Chairman Delacorte,
Yes.
Mayorwoman Macaulay,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor LaPlante,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Moving on to new ordinances, we have none this evening, so we're going to move on to resolutions. Does anyone on the dais wish to take any of the following ordinances separately? Seeing none, may I have a motion to adopt the consent agenda?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Second, any comments from the dais? Nope. There's a resolution acknowledging the approving of the best practices inventory. I, along with committee woman and my co-finance liaison, Gloria McCauley, reviewed this year's questionnaire. I want to say a quick thank you to our CFO, Nancy Costa, for completing this, and also to our town administrator, Anthony Ferrera, for going line by line as well, as he always does through that. So thank you, Anthony and Nancy, on that. Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Chairman Delacorte,
Yes.
Mayorwoman Macaulay,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor LaPlante,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. Moving on to claims list. May I have a motion to approve claims list 2020-19?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Chairman Delacorte,
Yes.
Mayorwoman Macaulay,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor LaPlante,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes. That concludes our regular meeting this evening. We do have an executive session scheduled. So Ms. Barak, please read the executive resolution into the record.
Whereas Section 80 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Law 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in circumstances, and whereas the Township Committee is of the opinion that such circumstances exist, now therefore be resolved by Township Committee, the Township of Hillsborough, County of Somerset, State of New Jersey as follows. The public shall be excluded from discussion of the hereinafter specified subject matter. Number 2, the general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows: contract negotiations, Brown Avenue extension. Number 3, the Township Committee may take official action on those items discussed in the executive session upon the completion of the executive session. Number 4, the minutes of those discussions shall be made available to the public as soon as the matters under discussion are no longer confidential or sensitive in nature. Number 5, this resolution will take effect immediately.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
A second? Thank you, Committeeman Delcor. Comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mayor Delacorte,
Yes.
Mayor Macaulay,
Yes, sorry, I'm in mute on.
Deputy Mayor LaPlante,
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes, we are going to move into executive session. Just if we, since we won't see everyone, have a very safe Thanksgiving. Please follow all the rules put out by the governor so we can keep safe and keep our numbers as low as possible here in the borough regarding COVID-19. So again, thank you, everyone. Have a very nice Thanksgiving.